Ladies and gentlemen, we are living in strange times, dangerous times as well, if I'm being absolutely honest. We're living in a particular time where fans seem to love a particular player more than they love a club, an institution. And sometimes they even love a player that's not even part of your club. And they will go to an extent that they're willing to demean other fans, they're willing to belittle other fans. And it's time we talked about it. It's time I came out here and actually stood up for myself. And I've got a warrior mentality. I don't take crap and I don't give crap out as well. But I definitely don't take crap. Now I need to unleash. And this is a truth bomb and a reaction like none other. You're going to like it.
All right. Here we go, back again on the other side of the coin.
All right, welcome back to the other side of the coin, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, let's talk about this straight away. Let's get into the details of this. Yancelotti goes by at Football Therapy. Some of you guys may know him as Ball Therapy or Football Therapy YouTube channel. As you can see, the reply here to my tweet, which I'll get to, dangerously close to unfollowing. It's mad. It's mad. Now, let me give you a bit of a background story as to how this all transpired and what it led to. It's funny. We're going to talk about the concept of super fans because I feel like there is this particular scenario that's been created. There are fans, they think they're superior to other fans, and they think that they're gracing this platform with so much class and elegance, and they're sometimes a little bit disconnected to what's going on in reality. But ladies and gentlemen, I woke up this morning, right, my time, Sydney time, which was late UK time, and obviously I went around, did a few things, and I thought I'll go and check the live score of what's going on in League, Nations League, or whatever rubbish international matches that are going on. It's not even important. But I knew England was playing. So I thought, do you know what? I want to see if England lost. And I want to have a little bit of light banter, light humor, absolutely light. Do you know what I mean? And I saw England lost against Hungary. And I thought, you know what? I want to rattle a bit of the fan base with Declan Rice banter. And this is what I stated. And if you have a look at this tweet, which we'll go through, it literally is so basic. I mean, you cannot even get hurt by looking at this. So it goes something like this. Just woke up a moment ago, noticed England lost to Hungary with a laughing emoticon. Not a single rice prop in sight. Such a shame. I was looking forward to indulge on some rice stats whilst having my breakfast. Now, every time Declan Rice plays well, whether it's even half decent, you will see social media absolutely in plethora of Rice propaganda. You don't even see that kind of stuff when our players have a 10 out of 10 performance. But Declan Rice, even West Ham fans, I don't even see them propping up Declan Rice stuff as much as our fans do this for Declan Rice. Today, honestly, I want to share all this stuff with you guys, and I want to also share one of the main reasons I think I don't, non-footballing reason why I don't want Declan Rice, because of moments like this, because of situations like this that really, really rise me up and actually gives me a bad taste about the whole situation. So I tweeted this. Majority of the fan base took it as a banter, took it as a joke. We all had a laugh. Certain individuals didn't take it that way. One individual being is Yannick, and I need to share this with you guys because this is screaming out to me as a super fan and someone who is far superior to others. And these sort of things we need to be careful about, how we interact, how we communicate, how we treat each other, because this is not on. So I tweeted, as you saw what I just tweeted, very light humor banter. Yannick comes up and says, dangerously close to unfollowing. Now, when I first saw this, I thought, my man, you must be joking. You really must be joking. You better be joking, because if you're not, this is not going to go down well with you. And I replied back saying, ha ha ha, wow, really? Just over a player, you would unfollow a fellow fan. I hope this was a joke, but if it isn't, I'm severely disappointed, and kind of sums up certain parts of the fan base. Now, he goes on to say, trust me, there are plenty of Chelsea fans I choose not to follow. So at this moment, I'm thinking this guy is actually serious. Like, I thought he was going to come back and reply that, no, I was only kidding, daddy, daddy, da. No, but he was serious. Then I replied back saying, wow, so you are serious. So it's okay when others banter about a player, but when I or someone else banter about Rice, then there's an issue. Have I abused him in my tweet? Do you know what, mate? Please unfollow me. I don't want you to get bothered about what I'm tweeting. It's mad. I see it on a regular basis. People bantering Jorginho, people bantering Kai Havertz, and many other players. You don't see this type of reaction. But Declan Rice, I don't know what it is with this fan base. Declan Rice, and you get such an irrational scenario that just transpires in social media, and it's so strange. He's not even our player, and only because he was an ex-Chelsea academy player. And people lose objective about this whole situation. Like, it's mad. Like, these same people that will slander and go at our own players, but feel that anything said against Rice seems to be uncalled for, and it's not, it's not allowed, and it's mad. So then look at this. It's the next. You're gonna laugh. This is what absolutely did me, and we're gonna go back to that. I'm gonna unfollow you because I need to absolutely elaborate on that matter. Look at this from Yan. Then he replies back saying, combination of laughing at my country's loss, mocking one of our best players with an inference of disdain regarding his links for a return. Not critiquing your right to tweet at all, just don't need it on my timeline. No, not really did I, nor really did I expect it. Now, where do I even start with the level of arrogance that is being displayed from here? Now, I'm gonna hold on to my reply to that particular tweet later on. Let's go back to this one first, okay? Let's go back to dangerously close to unfollowing and the concept of superfan. First of all, him following me, is that doing me some sort of a benefit? Like, you unfollowing, is my world gonna shatter itself now? Am I gonna lose all my possession in life? Like, what benefit is it? What sort of a threat is this? Dangerously close to unfollowing. Why are you even announcing this? This is not some sort of a Fabrizio Romano, here we go announcement, dangerously close to unfollowing Miz. This isn't like a Real Madrid style official comunicado, dangerously close to unfollowing Miz. Mate, if you're gonna unfollow, just unfollow. Just unfollow. If it's bothering you so much, and you think it's affecting you and what you see on your timeline, then unfollow. No need to come up with a statement that you are going to unfollow me. If I like, what you want me to stop? You want me to stop this light banter? You want me to stop that? But I've seen Yannick make so many rubbish tweets and bantering and slandering other players, our own players at times. I've not even said a single word, because for me, it's your account, mate. Do what you want to do. I don't agree with a lot of things that he states in his account. There's a lot of rubbish in that account, but I don't say anything. Each to their own. What's it to me? But you come in here and telling me how to behave, how to act dangerously close to unfollowing. What are you trying to get? What was your intention with that? What did you think by replying like that? What kind of a reaction were you going to get from me? Am I going to say sorry? Am I going to delete my tweet? The level of arrogance, the level of that super fan sort of notion that I've been talking about, superiority complex, thinking you're far superior to me. Why? What's this attitude? All because of what? Declan Rice, who's not even our player. You're mad. And then now let's talk about this particular comment. Combination of laughing at my country's loss, mocking one of our best players with an inference of disdain regarding his links for a return. Laughing at my country's loss. I'm not even an English fan. England is not who I support in international level. I support Germany. Hell, I'm from a Bangladeshi background. I get mocked about my country on a regular basis. Not even for football, because we're rubbish at it. For cricket, where we're meant to be good. That's banter. You can't even take banter. And your country is lost. You want to talk about your country now, because this is what really hurt me. Because once again, the whole notion of super fan, and even more than super fan, you know, just socially, this type of comment is so wrong. England as a nation, you want to talk about my country. Your country, England, has ruled over my nation for years and years and years in the subcontinent. The fact that my tweet was so basic and so chilled and light-hearted banter, you're lucky that it's not some sort of a ruthless, aggressive tweet. You want to talk about my country. The audacity of certain parts. And do you know what? This isn't just about Yan. There is a lot of people that think like him, that talk like him, and they think they can just push their weight around and do whatever they say, and they'll get away with it. The way this interaction was happening, it was a total sense of showing some sort of power. Like, you're better than me. Like, keep quiet. Who are you to tell, say what you want to say? It's mad. I replied back then saying, Yannick, you need to relax, man. My home nation is Bangladesh and I get mocked on a regular basis for it. Not even for football, as we are rubbish at it, but for cricket, where we're meant to be good. I've seen plenty of tweets from you on my timeline where I didn't agree, but I didn't need to unfollow you. Anyway, see ya. Stay peaceful in your mind. Much important that. 100%. If it's going to bother you so much, mate, like, just unfollow. Unfollow. Now, I want to show you off the back of this. Look at this. 104 quoted tweets off the back of Yannick's response. Now, this is where I want to showcase to you a lot of fans out there, luckily enough, thinks in a normal situation, a normal way. And this in itself should be more than enough for people like Yannick to realize that, what are you doing? What are you doing? Let me see if I can bring this up. Quote tweets. Look at this. I'm not going to go through every single one of them, but have a look at what people are saying. Christ, are you not embarrassed? I mean, one, your own fans, your own English fans laughs at England. Forget about me. Your own English fans laughs at England. And two, Declan Rice, the best player. No, he's not. Maybe in your perspective. But that doesn't mean just because someone you disagree with, now you're going to start talking with all this arrogance and acting like a super fan, like you're far superior to everyone else. It's mad. Just because you think he's one of the best, that doesn't mean the majority of the people think like that. Understand. You don't need to agree with everyone else, but respect what people are saying and understand what they're saying. That's called learning. That's how you grow as an individual. I've said it many a times on my channel. There's heaps of people that comment that they don't agree with me. That's absolutely fine. But I try and read what they have to say and see if there is a scope for learning, because that's how you grow. If you're going to have blinkers on and only say what you think is right and not appreciate anyone else's commentary, then that's mad. Now, imagine being such a wet wipe, holy F. And it goes on, man. No way he's being legit. Absolutely got decimated. This is so pathetic. Should we stop making fun of Harry Kane now? And the list goes on. There's 108 quoted tweets on this particular comment. The audacity of this. Yeah, talk about self-inflicting your own damage. This is like the Lukaku situation. You've literally come out and you brought all of this on yourself. All for what? All for what? For Declan Rice? For England? Fine, I get it. That's your nation, but it's a sport. Your team lost. Your own fans laugh at it, at the situation. Your team should be doing far better. And what? You can't laugh now? You've never laughed at other nations, losses. You've never laughed at other clubs' losses. If it really bothers you, you should have logged out from Twitter. This is mad. This is absolutely mad the way people have behaved. And do you know what? Now I want to talk about this Declan Rice situation. I said that I'm going to express my view about that and this whole superfan concept. Now I want to talk a little bit about Declan Rice. One of the main reasons where I've sort of held myself back a little bit on my channel, and I want to share this because at the end of the day, God damn it, this is my channel, and I want to be me, and this is why you guys all appreciate me, because it's me and it's not someone who's fake. As much as I have my perspective about why Declan Rice won't work in our system, in my perception, as I always said, you may have a different perception of how Chelsea should play their football. From the way I see how Chelsea needs to play, he doesn't fit. But more than that, it's the non-footballing things that are really, really starting to annoy me about the whole thing about Declan Rice. The fact that fans from your own fans from the same club are fighting against each other for a player that's not even your player, some other club's player. This is what is starting to annoy me. There are Chelsea fans that will mock Jorginho, that will mock Kepa, that will mock many other players, your own players, regardless of how they perform. But they've got nothing to say ever about Declan Rice. Always positive, always got the stats out, always got things to say. He's the one, he's the missing link for Chelsea Football Club. He comes in, we're going to start winning league titles. It's people like you guys that have ruined it because you're not objective, because you go out there and you talk so much rubbish. You've ruined it for the people that actually want to appreciate football and actually want to appreciate players. And then they start getting a foul taste about these type of players like Declan Rice. And that's what's happening with me now. I used to like Declan Rice, and I still do. But I'm starting to get a bitter taste, not because of the player, because of the fans that follow him. Yeah, you can say the same thing about the Jorginho stands, the so and so, Mason Mount, and a whole heap of. But this is the thing. We are moving in the direction where people are following players as opposed to the club itself. And it's a dangerous path that we're moving towards. And I've said it always, players are not worth idolizing. I'll tell you right now, so many players have disappointed me over the last recent years. They've done some notorious stuff behind the scenes. These players, just because you see them play football on your television, that's not it. There are stories behind what they do outside of football. Some do all right, some don't do that great. No need to idolize them. No need to worship them. You love a club, just follow the club and unconditionally love the club. No need to fight against another fan due to a difference in opinion. And this is a message to each and every one of you guys. I see every now and then sometimes people comment on some of my videos when they disagree and they hurl insults either to me or other fans. Why? For what? For football? Are you kidding me? Just for football, you're willing to hurl insults on someone else? Just think about it, man. What are you getting upset about? What are you actually getting so worked up about? Calling another fan names and demeaning them, belittling them needs to stop. We need to act more mature. But yeah, I just wanted to share that because I feel like I needed to talk about this and this whole superfan concept. We need to be aware and we need to voice our opinion on it because, yeah, there is certain parts of the fan base that are moving in a very, very dangerous manner, and we need to be aware. Take care, guys.